Hello, my name is Jack York from a company called It's Never Too Late, and I'm going to talk for a few minutes about ways to look at technology probably in a different way than most of what you're going to see out here in the vendor hall. Our company is right down there, 1403. If you want to see what we're doing, you'll be able to get a piece of that. But this presentation really is not about that. It's about that the world of senior living, with the best of intentions, it can almost demean their residents with some of the activity and the therapy programming that they provide, that in a lot of cases hasn't changed in so many years. So you provide lousy activities, frankly, and it can lead itself towards behaviors that the obvious solution can be drugs. Somebody's screaming, somebody's agitated, give them drugs to try to calm them down. The contention that we have, and we've been doing it for 15 years, with a lot of it with just off-the-shelf technology that I'll focus on today, is that technology can be a solution, or not necessarily a total solution, but just an enabler to have connections happen that you wouldn't have thought of. And it's very simple. It's very, very simple, and that is just to take who you are as a person and imagining yourself in a dementia type of perspective is what would you want to be doing. And I'm going to show some quick examples of this. This is a woman with MS that was an author, or is an author, and she used an adaptive keyboard to really tell her life story over a span of 5 years. It was fascinating, and to see the life-changing pieces that she went through. This gentleman, very agitated. Our system is a touch screen with different ways to activate it, but this guy was a drummer, and to be able to keep him engaged just through a simple drumming program was a way to completely reduce a lot of his drug issues. This lady was the first pilot the first female pilot in the state of Vermont. And again, it was just an off-the-shelf flight simulator that completely changed the last 5 years of this lady's life. This lady never wanted to go to therapy. And the physical therapist made the connection that she had been a geography teacher. So through playing geography games, she completely stayed engaged. This lady, also with MS at the Volunteers of America, has spoken with me at several Minnesota leading age conferences. And she leads 20 people in a game of Pictionary that no one knew she would have the capability to do. It was dramatic to see. So there's all these tools out there that are available that we all use on a day-to-day basis, whether it's tablets or some of the larger screen devices that we use. But there's constant ways you can engage people with technology that's just available off the shelf. And it really, when it all comes down to it, it doesn't matter how old we are or whether we're disabled or not. We all have an inherent need to stay connected, and technology, especially adaptive technology, can keep everybody connected wherever you are in any stage of life. This was a woman in hospice that her dying wish is that she wanted to keep playing bingo. So she's in her bed, she can't get out of bed, she can see the community room can see her, and until the day she died, she was playing bingo. This is a lady with macular degeneration, actually through Skype and a 70-inch screen, doing homework together with her grandson. Very, very common activity that the disability has overcome. We've spent a lot of effort as a company into ways that technology can change the therapy perspective. A lot of the therapy activities, moving cones around, jumbo crayons, things that again can be borderline demeaning. You're able to do things, and again, if you want to see it on our booth over there, a 70-inch touchscreen, a bubble popper. This is a video clip of a lady that's actually popping bubbles through her therapy exercise. You're getting the billable piece of it, but from her standpoint, she's back the next day. So I have to say, actually, I got to change this slide. It's Jack York at 55 is no different than Jack York at 94. It has nothing to do with my age. What's relevant to me today, no different than 40 years from now? That's my oldest son, that's my middle son, that's my daughter singing, and that's Bruce Springsteen. You get me those four things in media clips and songs and components, you're not going to have to drug me down unless I choose to. That's a whole different discussion, I guess. So my contention to the senior living world, to administrators, executive directors, tying in with the kind of leadership theme, you people have the power to make changes within your organizations to embrace embrace this kind of technology. It's the right thing to do. And at the end of the day, what would you want for your mother? That's what I always like to tell people. Don't get bogged down in research. Walk into your activity room and say, would you want your mom doing that stuff? And if you don't, then change it. Thank you.